got over 24 incidents to show you in under 5 minutes. These are going to come at you fast in hopes that we all remember to slow down. Stay with us to the end because we've got one incident involving a school bus plus a pileup caught on camera. And this all happened today in the Twin Cities in Minnesota. Be informed, be safe, and keep watching. We've been tracking the situation all day. Over 400 crashes in Minnesota on an inch or two of snow. It's still early in the winter season, so drivers are trying to remember how to drive in the winter. Plus, temperatures today were pretty cold, around 7 degrees Fahrenheit, which made salt less effective in preventing icy roadways. There are some key learnings from these videos, but the biggest takeaway is to drive with some humility and slow down. And I'll be honest with you, I volunteer to help create these videos, and somewhere inside of me is a desire to speed, go fast, maybe have a little fun when I drive. But then, every day, I see these crashes, and every day it's a reminder to be a little safer. 10% safer, 20% safer. You don't have to be paranoid. We're not asking for people to become priestly drivers. But just 5 or 10 miles per hour slower, it adds up. And I think these videos are going to show that. It's better to arrive late than to arrive sorry. And you don't want to be stuck on the side of the road, feeling embarrassed, and being featured in one of our videos. If you're not driving with just a little bit of humility, and this is in my experience, an inch of snow can make you humble real fast. A special shout out to MnDOT, Minnesota Department of Transportation, which by our count now operates more than 900 cameras across Minnesota and hands down has one of the best and most sophisticated operations in the country, bar none. These incidents happen all over the country, but Minnesota has some of the best visibility and transparency to traffic incidents. You won't see educational, real-life, same-day traffic safety information like this anywhere else. Not anywhere in the United States, not anywhere in the world is bringing you real-time traffic summaries like this. Now, as you're watching these videos, again, all from the last 24 hours, think about your own potential to be involved in a crash. What would you do after a crash? Most public safety agencies recommend that you stay in your vehicle with your seatbelt on. If needing to be out of the vehicle, limit your time outside and try to keep a guardrail or concrete barrier between you and traffic. Just think, chances of survival for a car hitting a pedestrian with speeds above 58 miles per hour are only 10%. Survivors and medics that we've talked to also recommend being extremely careful with your spine and your neck after a crash. You might have whiplash, a spinal injury, or a traumatic brain injury. Unless there are overriding concerns like your car being on fire, it might be good to wait for professionals to safely help you out of your car. In a crash, if no one is injured and it's safe to do so, try to get your car out of the lane of traffic. This will likely help keep you and your car a little bit safer and more intact. It'll help traffic flow a little bit better, but it'll also decrease the chance of a secondary collision. If your car's not drivable or you're injured, don't worry about this too much. It's just something to keep in mind if possible. We just showed you a ton of incidents, all from Minneapolis and St. Paul, all from one day, December 7th, from 1 to 2 inches of snow. Now we've got some big incidents that happened, the first being on Highway 61 in the Southeast Metro involving a school bus. Thankfully, we're not aware of any serious injuries, but multiple crashes over just a half mile of highway. Then in the evening commute, a multi-car pileup I-494 and Highway 61 in Newport, Minnesota, also a Southeast Metro community. This is definitely a situation where you should stay in your car or drive to a safe location further down the road. Don't worry about getting out and exchanging info in the middle of a pileup. Like, subscribe, and share. Stay informed. We don't waste a minute of your time.